I'm not really, you guys. Speaking. Makes it. And not even live. Keep one. We're gonna go. Come on, Zach. But as you can see right now, I'm at the river. You're buffering. That's what that says. Joe Mackey. What's up, Joe Mackey? We're about doing that. Let's see. What's up, Sapphire? How you doing, Road Dog? Good to see ya. We are going to drive to better signal. I know that you guys can't really hear me. We're gonna fix that right now. We're gonna fix that right now. It's pretty here. It is pretty here. I was really hoping to show you guys how pretty, but I don't think my signal will pull it off, so we're gonna drive to where my signal is good. Dang, my signal really is bad. I'm really sorry about that. I should have put a little more thought into that. But we're gonna drive into Bend. I'm just outside of Bend right now. On this river access that I was kind of hoping to show you guys, but I don't think my signal is going to be good enough, so I'll have to show you the river from a different spot in town. Let's see if I can. There you go. There you go. You guys can see. You can not only see that my view, but here, when I start getting up to speed, you'll be able to see that my van shakes so bad. Yeah, it's getting better now because my signal's getting better. I'm gonna need to plug in my phone so I don't lose that signal. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Sounds better now. It's because I'm getting to town. But yeah, I was planning on driving south tomorrow. I was gonna head out of here. It's been getting real cold at nighttime. It dropped below freezing the last couple of days. So I'm looking forward to getting out of here, but to be honest with you, I'm not sure my van will make it. There is something going on with it. I have been chasing this shake in my van for since I bought it. I've replaced the suspension, I've done the brakes, I've replaced all 4 tires, I've done some work on the fuel pump, gas tank, and the lines. but it still shakes. I'm not really sure what's going on or why. And I'm not really sure that I'll be able to make it all the way south. I do have... You think my shaking will stop if I replace the tires? Like I said, I just replaced the tires. I have 4 brand new tires on my van. I just spent a lot of money recently replacing my tires, spending all my money, hoping it would fix the shake, and it did not. The shake is still there. I have new tires. Like I said, I've done a lot of work to this. I have brand new suspension on the front end. I have brand new tires, new brakes. I've done work on the fuel, and it still shakes. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck, but I do know that I need to get it diagnosed before I leave. I would love to get it fixed before I leave, but it's time to go, and I just spent a ton of money hoping new tires would fix the problem, and it did not. Drive shaft joints. U-joints part of the fence, they're brand new. The entire suspension on the front end is brand new. But I think that maybe I still need to get the suspension looked at. I think I need to get it diagnosed because I'm starting if the suspension problem. And when I drive, I'm gonna how bad it shakes drive. I really bent axle or not a bent rim. Part of me is kind of part of me wonders if the suspension didn't get installed correctly or something. But here, I'll show you. I'm about to get it. And phone shaking. There it goes. The whole van is shaking. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's shaking. We're getting closer into town now. I'll try to keep up on comments if I can while I drive. Only got spent and better. Perfect. I got tires. Thinking, hey, bunch on tires, and that'll fix this shake. And I don't know, man. Spent probably a good $3,000 on stuff I needed to so fix it, and it has not. And I'm nervous about driving thousands of miles down south. Thing van is, I mean, it's got backpack. Now I have a vehicle, which is great. I like a vehicle, and I spent hours and shake here, and I'm just like, awesome. That money could have been spent chasing down the shake instead. Like, I needed tires, I know, but I probably could have gone another month or two on the tires I had, and I could have spent that money getting this diagnosed. I'm not really sure what else to look at. Motor mounts, maybe? Possibly motor mounts. Or maybe the suspension was installed wrong. For those of you guys just joining, I did drive up a very steep hill earlier. At a very, very slow, because it's a 10-mile-an-hour road up a steep hill. And while I was going up, there was a metal, like, tick, 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 like, from the suspension, from the front end. So I suspect that there is something going on with my suspension. I'm just not sure what. Right now, I'm gonna go try to find somewhere to post up so we could finish our live stream. I wanted to smoke a joint at that last spot, but the signal just wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough. So I'm gonna have to go find somewhere else closer to town to roll a joint and hopefully not get yelled at by straight-edged people. Ben just wants you to hang out with her for a while longer. Yeah, maybe so. But I don't want to hang out with Ben anymore. It's getting too cold for me here. It was below freezing the last couple of nights. Got down to 30 degrees. My solar panels had just ice. Were iced over in the morning. So it's time to go. That's my cue. That's my warning for the universe telling me it's time to get the hell out of here. So I was trying to save my money for gas, and I bet you all the money I have is just enough of gas to get me back down south, and then the rest of the month I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I've also got to get down there on this shaky ass van. It's like my van has Parkinson's disease or something. Just shakes. And I'm not sure what else it could be. Maybe motor mounts. I don't know if there's any mechanics in here. Like the CV axle might be a thing, but like I said, the entire front end is brand new. It's a new vehicle, a new suspension. Spent a lot of money, like $1,500 having that replaced. So I really hope that's not it. That mechanic is in Prescott, Arizona. And I mean, if I have to drive back to Prescott and be like, yo, look at this and tell me what the fuck, then maybe I will, but that's not exactly the direction I wanted to go. Here, we're just driving through roundabouts and shit. I'm gonna show you. If there's anything Ben is fake for, it's what up? What's up? What's up, Mischief? Look at these Halloween decorations. That's cool. See that? Yeah. Happy Halloween. Boo. Like I said, I'm planning on leaving tomorrow. And I might still be able to leave tomorrow. I just will be driving down south on a questionable van that, I don't know, I hope it doesn't leave me on the side of the road. I'm pretty sure I have roadside assistance on my insurance. Pretty sure that I added that. But hopefully I won't need it. And yes, Bend has more roundabouts per capita than anywhere else in the country. I think there's over 50 roundabouts, maybe over 100 roundabouts in Bend. I don't know, maybe someone can Google that, but we do got a lot of roundabouts. Or rotaries if you're from New England. We have a lot of rotaries, but I think I know where I'm gonna park at. I know where we can park and smoke a joint. This is the town I grew up in right here, you guys. This is Bend, Oregon. This area here when I was a kid was just all industrial areas. It was all just empty lots, but now it's very, very built up and beautified. Also, we have to stop for pedestrians in Bend. Pedestrians have the right of way. What's up, Heath and Bobby? How you guys doing? I'll be catching up on comments. Hey, what's up, Rye Guy? What up, Road Dog? Rye Guy the Road Dog. I am currently headed somewhere where we can all sit down, smoke a joint, hang out, bullshit, while I complain about this shake that my van still has. Like I said, I was hoping that getting new tires would fix the issue, but it does not. It doesn't fix it. Got 4 new tires on here, van still shakes. And I'm really, really nervous about driving it down south. I don't know how well you guys can even see it in the video. Right now it's not shaking too bad, mainly because we're going downhill. But if I was going uphill, it would definitely be shaking really, really hard. It's really obnoxious. It's worse when we're going uphill than it is downhill. But yeah, I don't know what else to do. I mean, the motor could be shaking in there, but I'm starting to think it's the suspension. There's something wrong with the suspension that I had replaced, which is really annoying because I spent a lot of money to have this done right. And it's not going well. This is a far cry from Slab City, isn't it, everyone? What's up, Vintage? Happy Sunday. Yeah, motor mount was actually something that I've been thinking of too. The motor mounts look okay. I did replace the motor mount and the transmission mount, the one that holds the motor and the transmission. I replaced that one already. And the other ones looked all right. So I don't think it was the motor mount. I mean, maybe, but I'm pretty sure it's something going on with the suspension on the front end. So I'm gonna have to get it looked at, but it'll have to be next month because I just spent all my money on new tires, and I've got just enough gas to get down south. Just enough fuel to make it all the way down to Arizona, to Bombay Beach, Southern California area. And I don't know, man. If I wasn't so damn poor, but being poor is so expensive. I know I've said that a bunch, but it's true. Being poor is expensive. You can't afford to fix the things that need to get fixed, so they just get worse. Yeah, I could power brake it, and then I could power brake it and the motor will shake. I'm aware of that test. But Zag can't tell me. I can only do so much when I'm alone, when I'm a loner and by myself. Right now I'm headed down to the river park in downtown Bend because I've got good signal down here. My video should be much more clear now. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Vintage Van Life said it, like it could be the motor mount, which is possible. It is the motor mount. I really don't think it is. The one motor mount that I have that was trashed has been fixed, so I kind of doubt it's that. But maybe one of the other ones is trashed. It just doesn't look trashed. That shit happens. And when I turn to the right, it kind of thumps. There is something going on with my suspension. I just turned to the right and there was a thump. There's something going on with it. And that's really annoying because I don't want there to be something going on with it. Ding, 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 ding. Let me hop in the back and roll us a joint and we'll all hang out. Hey Zach, load up. Load up. Good girl. Good girl. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get situated in my van. Yeah. Watch out, pup. Okay. What a shit show. What a shit show. What a show of shit. Man, you know, like, yeah, there's something going on with the suspension. Like I said, I just turned right into here and I felt a thump. That was the first time I felt like a sort of like clunk in the suspension. So there's definitely something going on with it. Oh man, it's warm in here. No more boofering. What's up, Joe? Joe Mackey. We all know another Mackey. We all know another Mackey. I wonder if you're related. Related to the Mackeys. The Wave Park. Yes, I am at the Wave Park. There is, in fact, Mischief knows, there is, in fact, an endless wave right here at Bend where you can go surfing or bodyboarding. Used to be a big spillway right here at the river, but they re-engineered the whole thing so people didn't die, because people did die right there at the spillway. And now it's a little bit of rapids. There's an endless wave. Used to be you had to get out right here. We could walk down there later after I've rolled in and smoked this joint, but used to be you had to get out and move your, if you were floating the river, you had to move your inner tube, get out and go around the bridge, around the spillway. And if you didn't, you died. People did die here. But they have now changed it. They fixed it so you can float right on through. And if you want to stop and surf, you can surf. You know, they make you take turns and shit. But we can walk down there in a little bit. Let's see. What's up, Critter? Critter Bones, Rye Guy. All my road dogs are here. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I love my road dogs. You guys have decided to support me monthly. You know, every month you probably get a little, you know, $5 taken out of your debit card or credit card or bank account, however it is. And I want you to know that every time that comes out, I'm so grateful. I am absolutely grateful to each and every one of my road dogs who have decided to be, you know, monthly subscribers, to just dedicate a little bit of money every month to give me a hand, and because they like my content, because you guys get something out of this. That's like one of those things that pops up on your monthly statement that you can actually feel good about, I think. Instead of just feeling like, oh, more money is gone. You don't think you may have a CV joint with a strip spine on it, do you? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. Maybe. I need to get this diagnosed. When I look down there, I'm not really sure what to look for, though. But when I look down there, it looks normal. Everything looks fine. I think that maybe getting it on a lift and actually being able to look at it better would be the move. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't really have the money. I did have somebody offer to pay for the to diagnose it. But then I would at least know what's going on. But then I've got the issue of fixing it. So, you know, if it's not one thing on this van, it's another. I have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this van. Each of the things that I have fixed on it have needed to be fixed. And I was really, really hoping that one of the things that I was fixing would also fix that shake that I've got. And so far, no dice. No dice. I don't know what's going on. And like I said, I'm a bit nervous to drive south with it. Which like I said, I'm planning on leaving tomorrow to go south. I've got a bunch of stuff right here behind me that I'm going to be putting in my friend's attic. He's at work right now. He's working on the Sabbath. Who the hell does that? Well, you're going to hell, buddy. Kidding. But he's out working, trying to start his own business. So a little bit later, whenever they get back, I'm going to drop my stuff off in the attic. And, you know, like, my good news this morning was running out of propane in the middle of making my coffee. So that sucked. That's how I woke up. I didn't really get to have coffee this morning. What's up, Daryl? What's up, Daryl? Puff, puff, pass, y'all. Tito says, hey, Zay, good to hear from you. It's tough to be poor. The government needs to take better care of its ex-defense people, its veterans. You know, yeah, maybe they do. They definitely don't give me enough to live off of, you know. They expect me, they break you. They break you physically, they break you mentally, and then they expect you to not be broken. Like, here's just enough money to, like, I don't know, not pay rent. Isn't the Sabbath on Saturday? Kind of depends on your religion, doesn't it? It could be Friday if you're a different religion. But yeah, if you're Jewish, the Sabbath is on Saturday. Critter says, I've been following you for a couple of videos before you did the Bottle Kids. Figured it's about time to become a member. I appreciate that, Critter. And if, you know, that's a really good point. Like, that is a really, really good way to support your favorite YouTubers. Doesn't take you very much time, doesn't cost you very much money. Just a way of saying, hey, you know what, I like your content. I want you to succeed, and here's how I can help. Another way you guys can help that doesn't cost any money is simply sharing videos of mine that you like. Simply sharing videos to your social media. Hitting like. Just hitting the like button. Making a comment. All those things help. Not take care of North Carolina today. The Bottle Kids aren't kids anymore. Some of them have turned 18. Some of them are 18. Some of them are older, but they're not 18 yet. So they're still kids. Maybe sometime this winter there'll be another Bottle Kids video. I have talked to a couple of them about it. You know, but it's like herding cats, trying to get kids to do videos. You know, that video was pretty fun, pretty easy to convince them. I was like, hey, you want to go smash some bottles? And they were like, absolutely. But having them act a little bit, which is kind of what I was hoping to get. A little bit of acting. Daryl, what's up? Gonna roll this up now, and then we can hang out and burn together. God, honestly wish I knew a little more about mechanicking. Like, I know how to fix things, but the diagnosing part I'm not very good at because I'm not much of a mechanic. But hey, if somebody says this part's broken, I can look at a YouTube video and figure out how to replace it. It's just a matter of figuring out what needs to be replaced. I'm not much of a mechanic in that aspect. Right Guy says, Critter, I am kind of bummed it took me so long to find this channel. I wish I could have been around for the old live streams. Yeah, those were good ones too. When I was first starting out, those live streams were fun. You're welcome to go rewatch them. They're all live. I have never deleted a live stream Like some other YouTubers I know, if the live stream doesn't go as well as they were hoping, or maybe someone said some threatening shit to them, so they threatened them back, they'll usually delete those live streams. I don't, because I'm not ashamed of anything that I say or do on here. And my last live stream, somebody tried trolling me after the fact, saying I should be ashamed of what I'm doing. I should just, you know, if I was a good person, I would feel shame. But I don't. I don't feel shame. And I am a good person. And being a good person doesn't mean that you feel shame. So, I don't feel any shame. What flavor am I smoking? So I've got some 19%. I don't know what flavor this is, to be honest with you. It's a hybrid. I know that much. It's a hybrid packed by Back 40 Farms. The strain, I pulled that part of the label off. Literally that one part. Maybe Royal Highness. I think that's what it is, Royal Highness. CR says to hell with them, you do you. Yeah, I ended up just blocking them, which is typically what I do to people who troll me. I just block them and forget they exist. But for some reason that comment did kind of like irk me a little bit, right? Like I should go get a job and whatever. Stop. I do have work. I do work. But it's exhausting and overwhelming. It's oftentimes overwhelming. I do have mental health issues that make it very, very difficult to be a sustaining employee anywhere. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Critter says go smash that like button. Critter, I should make you a moderator too. Lepine's holding the Moon Fest at the end of October. Should be interesting. That's cool. Yeah, over 20 people. Hit that like button. Right Guy says, join the cool kids club. Mischief says he's smoking on Island Cookies. 23% indica. I fucking love cookie strains. Cookie strains are like the high from. I prefer the flavor of sativas though. Yeah. Time to till the soil and plant some food. Yeah, you farming these days? That's cool. Farming is cool. Yeah, so what do I gotta do? I got to figure out why my van's shaking. I gotta figure out why. Or we can all just cross our fingers for my drive south, that it is a safe drive south and the van doesn't fall the fuck apart. But sometimes when I'm driving, it feels like it's about to rattle apart. Like, I don't know what to do about that. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. I kind of like live streaming from the GoPro. It means I can monitor everything. Like, usually I can't monitor everything on my phone because I'm live streaming from it. But right now I can. Oh! And, oh, it's dead. I got my fan here. It's kind of warm right now. So I'm gonna plug in my fan. These are rechargeable fan. But it needs to be recharged. So, whoa, don't fall over, you guys. Jeez. So yeah, I'm gonna plug it in real quick on my huge battery. I got this, right? A high capacity battery pack, right? Like, it takes like a day to charge this thing. But it has so much power in it. It's got 20,000, or no, 60,000 milliamp hours. So 60 amp hours, which like is quite a bit. That's a lot of amp hours in a tiny little battery. Does not have a 110 plug, but it does 225 watts at one time. So it's quite a good battery, and I charge it off my solar. So yeah, good seeing you too, James. Appreciate you being here, man. Dosilato and dab in a fatty. I should put dabs in here. I just don't have any. Yes, last Smith, when I did the front end work, the idler arms were replaced. Like I said, the entire front end, the entire suspension was replaced. In fact, let me pull up the list. I got a list of all the parts that I bought. Let me find it real quick, because I screenshotted it. I screenshotted it and I sent it to someone, and I'm looking right now at the stuff that I've sent them. Oh, I can't find it. Weird. Let me scroll back. Weird. I don't have it. Thought I had it. Anyways. Maybe it's in my... Oh, it was on my other phone, I think. He was on my other phone before my phone got destroyed. If you guys remember at Country Thunder, my phone got wrecked. That's not it. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that those got replaced. But here's what I'm wondering, if these things got installed correctly. That's the part I'm not really sure about, you know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the phone. That's not it. Here we go. Found it. 10-piece front strut control arms. Well, I got 10-piece suspension kit. I thought I had a list here of everything, and I know oh, here it is. All right, I got lower right control arm, lower left control arm, ball joints for both, front stabilizers, sway bar end links, outer tie rod ends, inner tie rod ends, and the left and right struts. So no, I didn't get those done. Ooh, what's shaking? My van's shaking. That's funny. That's funny, Robert. James, you've been thinking about me lately, huh? Why veterans serve as a topic I'm talking about when that one guy was being all political that one day. Why veterans serve. You know, I could tell you why they don't serve anymore. So yeah, that's what I got replaced. I got the ball joints, tie rods, and struts. Is that everything? See, like I said, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a mechanic. Gonna use your one-time driving down south. Gamble. It will be a gamble, dude. I mean, either I'm gonna sit here and freeze again, because I was stuck here last year. If you guys remember, last year I was stuck here in Bend until December, and it was so cold. Last year was a cold year, and I do not want to get stuck here again. So I'm really hoping to get south. So it will be a gamble. I'm gonna be driving south on a gamble. That makes me a bit nervous. I should probably check if I've got roadside assistance on my insurance. I know that my friend Alicia, my partner Alicia, she's put me on her, so there's an option. I'm just hoping that I don't even need to worry about that. Still no alignment done. No, when I got the suspension, sorry, I should have included that and everything. When I got the suspension replaced, the next thing I did was went and got the alignment done. So, like, I don't, you guys are making some really good suggestions. I just don't know. I don't know if something was done wrong. If it's something I haven't done yet that needs to get done, I'm not sure. Sounds like everything just did to his ride plus motor mounts. Are you on your land? James asked. No, I'm not on my land. I'm in Bend, Oregon. My property is in New Mexico. And right now I'm in Bend. I have some stuff here in storage. And my property is at really high elevation. And a little too cold to be there right now, but I had some stuff I had to take care of here in Bend. Front tire balance. That's a good suggestion. That was what I was thinking. I have brand new tires on my van. Just put them on 2 days ago. Brand new tires. All 4 of my tires are new, including the front ones, and they balanced them, man. That's what I was thinking. And oh, maybe my tires need to be balanced. I got new tires. Van still fucking shakes. So like I said, I don't know if it was something that was done, but done wrong, or if it's something I haven't done yet that needs to get done. I've replaced the transmission mount, the motor mount that holds the both. Brakes, new alignment. Again, now new tires. For the $250 to get the alignment. That the shake is still, I really just need to get this diagnosed. Like, this is what's causing the shake. $3,000 into the van. That doesn't include what I paid for the van. So, like, I don't know. I'm very frustrated about this situation. And I don't have the money to keep throwing at the minivan again. I really don't. Dude, just try looking at both sides of the suspension to see if they both look the same. Yeah, I just did that because I don't know if you're just joining me, but I drove up this really steep hill earlier. And as I was driving up the hill, and it was a 10-mile-an-hour hill, it was like click, clank, clink. It was like a metal on metal, bang, 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 like clanking from the front end of the van. So I don't know if that has something to do with the shake. I'm starting to suspect that where do I know this guy from? There's a guy here that I know. I know him, but I don't know where I know him from. He's a van lifer. There's a van lifer next to me that I recognize. How do I know you? Bro, I know you. How do I know you? Buffering big time. It's been shaking. It has been shaking since I bought it. That is true. It's been shaking since I bought it, and I've thrown a bunch of money at it, and it's still shaking. Where the fuck do I know this guy from? This is driving me insane. There's a guy here that I know, but I don't know where I know him from. I wonder if I know him from here, or if I know him from Slabs, or Courtside. I don't recognize him. Where do I know you from? He's talking to someone. I wonder if he has like a girlfriend with him or something. Anyways, I don't know. Someone very, very familiar looking to me. He's from the nude beach. Y'all are fucking wild. You take your clothes off. Let me see if I recognize you. Sounds like a broken engine mount. You know, that's a possibility too, actually. Like, that's the last, honestly, that is the last thing that I could possibly think of that it is. That it's a motor mount. Either a motor mount, because I did do the transmission mount. The transmission, the one that holds the transmission and the engine. Dave and I did those together, that one together. And the other ones looked okay. But they might not be. Could be. God, this is driving me nuts. Dude, I know this guy. I just don't know how I know him. So, the mount is the last possible thing that I can think of that it could be. And if it's a motor mount, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. We can let that slide a little bit longer, because it's not like... But I'm honestly, I don't think it is. I think there's something going on with the suspension. I think maybe something was done wrong, or something broke. Broken frame. I think my frame's okay. Like, I'm pretty sure my frame is just fine. I met this guy somewhere. I don't know where I met him. Clicking while turning is indicative of a bad CV joint. It just did that. That was the first, like, clunk. As I was turning to the right, it clunked a little bit. I did hear that. So, a CV joint. That would be... Would that make the tire shake, too? Would that make the van shake? Bad CV joint makes... Yes, a bad CV joint can cause your car to shake. Man, isn't that something I just got replaced, though? Isn't that something that I just listed that I got replaced? Was the CV joint? That's annoying. It might be that. Be that. That screenshot, I've lost it now, but it listed all this stuff. No. The CV joint was not something that I listed. It wasn't something fixed. I bought the complete front suspension kit. And it didn't include the CV joint. Well, maybe it is a bad CV joint. How much does that fucking cost? Grab your front wheels and shake them if they move a lot. Yeah, you gotta be off the ground to do that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's front wheel drive. You guys, there's a lot of comments coming in. I can't see them all. Does it do it backwards at 50? I'm not gonna go backwards at 50. Yeah, the shake could be a bent rim. That would make a vehicle shake, but I just got the new tires put on. If my rims were bent, they would have seen that and said something. They're not, I mean, you can see them. They're pretty, they're not bent. I cannot remember where I met this guy from, but I know I have. Here, I'll show you his van at the very least. We can all be creepers together. That's him. Like, I fucking know that guy from somewhere, but I can't place where. I don't recognize his dog, so I don't think he had his dog with him. But there's his van. That's pretty sick. Wish I had a van like that. And right now, I'm